Good evening, everyone. It's Dr. Helen here. And so for tonight's live, I thought I would talk about some of the essential oils and blends that I think are essential for our beautiful dogs. So I'm going to be talking about the Essential Dog Kit. So for those that you don't know me, I'm an A&E doctor and an advocate for integrative wellness, as well as an animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and my pets, and helping educate people to do the same for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the subscribe or the follow button so I can carry on creating more content, and let me know in the comments what you want to know about. Would you like to get essential oils into your life? Or why not book in for a free chat with me, or come to one of my classes to find out how oils can support you and your pets? Or maybe you've got oils but you don't know how to use them. Well, that's okay too, because I've got you covered there as well, because I do consultations or wellness plans as well for either you or your pets. So that you've got that covered as well. So drop me a message and we can chat about what is the best option for you. So the Essential Dog Kit. So I'm just going to put a little picture up of what I like to have for my pets. Here we go. So when people get oils from me, I don't just sell you the oils, because I'm really about education, and I want you to be using them correctly, and I want you to be using them effectively, because essential oils do work. And most of the time when people say they don't work, I say, what oils are you using? And so they're not using a good quality essential oil, because that's obviously key. And then they're often not using them correctly, not the right dilutions or anything like that. So when you actually get a kit from me, you get full instructions how to use them. You get a bespoke plan for your dog's wellness, or animals, but we're talking about dogs here. And you get a little gift pack. You get like membership for continued help and advice as well. So you get access to my private members group, and I do a weekly Q&A. And you know, I'm available to help you how to use them, and ongoing, you know, for your own needs, as you for other animals as well. So this is what I consider to be essential for your pet. So first of all, I'm going to kind of start at the bottom, which is a diffuser. So it's the Petal 2 diffuser. And it's diffusing essential oils is great. It's a very cost-effective way of using oils, and it also provides a constant level of aroma for your pet. So very, very good for supporting anxiety. Now, even if you haven't got a pet that's particularly anxious or something, it's very useful for supporting their immune system, cleansing the air, sort of supporting them against different critters. And also, you know, no one really wants that damp dog smell sometimes, do they? So you can use the essential oil diffuser to freshen the room without having to use any nasty sort of fragrance chemical sprays or anything like that, or plug-ins that can actually increase the toxic load for both you and your pet, and also can cause respiratory and skin problems as well. Now, you always want to use something like a water-based ultrasonic diffuser. It's got a tiny little piezoelectric chip at the bottom that vibrates, and that agitates the water with the oil in it, and it mists tiny particles of water in the air, along with tiny microscopic droplets of the oil as well. So it's a really and they say suspended in the air for a period of time. So as I said, it's really cost effective, and you want to use a diffuser that's got an intermittent setting. Here's Holly, my cat, for those of you listening. That's got an intermittent setting, so that it's really safe for the dogs. 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, and always allow them to leave the room as well. None of those nasty tea lights or anything. It's not safe with the animals, and when you heat an oil, it actually can alter the chemical structure. So that's sort of the Petal 2 diffuser, which I absolutely love. So let's just talk about Balance Blend. Balance is amazing. It's something that I'm always recommending. Great for all the animals, great for me. I've actually got it on myself. Calming and brings the body back to balance. It's very, very supportive, whether you've got a senior dog, whether you've got a young dog. Great for anxiety, great for any issue as well. I often suggest using Balance, even if you've got a dog that's arthritic. This can be really supportive for opening their body up to receive sort of other oils. And also helping them with comfort and supporting any anxiety they often might have, and things like that. So all my dogs have Balance at some time during the day. A couple of them have it regularly during the day as well, and it's one I use all the time for myself. And this is one of the things I absolutely love about essential oils. I get to use them as well. So I originally got these oils for my pets, and then I was like, oh, I can use them too. So it's super cost effective. So as I said, I put Balance on, and then, you know, probably why Holly loves it. Holly's coming near me because I've got Balance on, but it's an absolutely great oil. And as you may notice in here, there isn't actually any particular lavender oil, and that's because 50% of dogs actually don't like lavender. So Copaiba, absolutely wonderful. So Copaiba's an absolute, I'm getting a load of spam comments on here, so I'm going to just block these. I think that's all blocked now. There you go. So Copaiba is absolutely a wonderful oil. It works on the endocannabinoid system. It's physical and emotional support. So again, one of these oils that's so multi-purpose. I use it a lot with all my my dogs that need support because they've got arthritis or for anxiety. It's also great for supporting the immune system. It's great for supporting the digestive system. It's great for supporting the kidneys and the liver and the skin. So everything there, you've got support. So as you know, it's just such a great oil. It works on the endocannabinoid system. I've spoken about this quite a lot, and I've written a blog on Copaiba. So if you pop to the link that's going across the bottom of my screen, but if you're listening, it's www.thehealthfuldoctor.com/WPW links. That will give you the link to my blog, and my Copaiba blog is in there. If you can't find it, look under, I think, sort of product spotlight or emotional health or something like that. But it's absolutely a fantastic one. And with Copaiba, it can be used internally as well. So you can give it to a drop in their food. It can be applied topically or diffused. Whereas Balance, you're just going to be using it topically or in the diffuser. Then we have On Guard, which is amazing to support the immune system. Again, it's one that I use quite a lot. My senior dog, Maz, I use it a lot to support his immune system because unfortunately he's getting old. He's coming down a fair bit with urinary tract infections, and so this really supports his immune system. It's one that can be diffused as well to help with any sort of protect your dogs against any environmental threats. Great for putting in a little spray, washing their paws after they've been out for a walk, especially at this time of year where, you know, Alabama rot is quite a threat. So we need to be cleaning them off, all of them, you know, off mud and everything. And this just adds a little bit extra by supporting their immune system. And I actually add this to my dog soap as well. It smells like Christmas. It's such a nice one to diffuse as well. I absolutely love it. I love it when I've been out for a dog walk and I'm all wet and cold. I pop it in a little drop of warm milk with some date syrup, and it's super tasty and super supportive for my immune system as well. So loads and loads of benefits there. I actually also use it to clean my house. I have it in different spray bottles. My trusty spray bottle here, On Guard. So it's a really fantastic oil. So, and then Dog Safe Carrier Oil. This is a fractionated coconut oil, so it's not greasy. It really helps the oils be absorbed into the skin. Oh, Holly, don't want you to turn off the thing. There you go. It helps the oils get absorbed into the skin when you use a carrier oil, and it means that you're diluting the oils down. And often with the dogs, as a rough guide, when I do my bespoke plans, it is different. But as a rough guide, dogs that are under 10 kilogram, dilute 1 drop of essential oil with a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. If they're over 10 kilograms, dilute a drop with 5 mils, so that's a teaspoon, and then you're just going to use a couple of drops of that blend. So you can see how cost effective that is, because all these bottles have 200 to 250 drops of oil in there. So, you know, it's a really good kit. And the Dog Safe Carrier Oil is great. And you know what, if they lick it, it's all right as well. That's absolutely fine, and it's safe for the cats as well. And then beautiful Aroma Touch. So I love Aroma Touch. It's another one of my favorites to use myself as well. And so it's great for muscle and joint support here. It's known as the massage blend. So, you know, if you've got the older dogs or you've got the active athletes, this is going to be absolutely great. I've obviously got my disabled dogs. This is great for them as well. They always get a massage. All my dogs get a massage at least once a week with Aroma Touch because it's just so supportive for them, and it just is so beautiful smelling as well. So very good for supporting their emotions as well, just like if you were going to have a massage. And again, you're going to dilute this with the fractionated coconut oil and apply. So my dogs all get, my canine athletes and my elderly dog Maz, they all get this applied to them before they go for a run, or for Maz before he goes for a walk. And obviously my girl Evie, my little Springer Spaniel who's got arthritis, she gets this put on her before every walk as well. And I really notice the difference in how they move, because it is just so supportive for the musculoskeletal system. And then it's so this is just used topically. You can also diffuse it, though it like I said, it smells really, really good. And I'm not sure, did I say in On Guard you can pop this in their food? I think I did. So 1 drop in food if they're over 10 kilograms, and if they're under 10 kilograms, then I would just use a little toothpick. So that's where you put a toothpick in the bottle, in the orifice, and just swirl it around in their food. And then flea repelling, because everyone's always asking about natural solutions to repel fleas and ticks. So TerraShield, which is another proprietary blend, is absolutely fantastic for doing that. I always used to struggle with fleas. I used to try a lot of natural remedies, and as soon as I started using TerraShield, I have not had a problem in my house for 3 years with fleas, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, if you're in Europe, you have the old TerraShield. So you need, if you want it to be repelling against ticks, you need to add something to it. So Aroma Touch is great. When you get a kit from me in Europe, you will be getting a little peppermint, a few drops of peppermint oil in your gift pack as well, so you can add it to the TerraShield, and that makes it very supportive against ticks. Other things you can add in is a couple of drops of turmeric, a couple of drops of geranium. So if I was going up to Scotland, I'd really maximize that there, because there's a lot of ticks sometimes where we're going, depending where you are, or if I was going somewhere where I know there's been a lot of sheep or deer or something like that. And you just spray it on your dog, or you spray it on your hands and just apply it over, and stroke them. And you know what, the cats can have it as well. Just leave the peppermint out, but you can always add in the Aroma Touch to it, because obviously that's got peppermint in. It's a beautiful blend with some great oils in. Now, if you're in the USA or Canada, you have the new TerraShield, which is effective against ticks as well, but you need to dilute it. So you need to dilute it down to 50%. If you've got a dog under about 10 kilograms, I dilute it to 25%. So you actually get 4 times as much in a bottle, because you're diluting it down just with fractionated coconut oil. And you can just spray a little bit on your hands, apply it over your dogs, around their head, down their legs. Some of my dogs are fine. I can just literally spray it over them. And I always diffuse this when we're away in my camper van. I will diffuse TerraShield as well with my little pilot diffuser outside, so that they can, nothing's coming in, because it repels like the flies and midges and things like that. So that is pretty much my essential dog kit in a nutshell. So if you would like to know more about using essential oils with your pets, cats as well, because obviously you can see that my cat actually really likes being near me when I've got my oils on as well. Do get in touch. Do check out my social media posts as well, and please press follow if you've liked what you've heard. Please leave me a little review or comment. It all helps so I can carry on creating more content. And if you want to know more about this kit as well, do check out my blog post, because I've written a bit more about it. So everyone, stay safe, stay well, give your pets a good cuddle for me. I think Holly's definitely going to be having a bit more of a cuddle, because she's just she loves being on camera. She's really, I don't know if I move the camera slightly, can you see it? Oh, she's just being a bit shy because I'm moving the laptop. There you go. But you won't be able to see that if you're listening. Obviously, you'll just be like, what's she talking about? So it's my cat Holly. She always likes to join me. So stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.